Watu ya milima, you must have a presidential candidate. Hata kama ni mtu hana macho, hata kama ni mtu hana mkono, kwa sababu hamuna presidential candidate. Lakini kuambiwa mkue pamoja, mkue chama moja, mtapelekwa kwa organization nyingine ama kwa coalition nyingine, let me tell you, after that coalition, you will not be able to benefit or secure yourself, kusecure mashamba yanyu, kusecure protection ya wafanyikazi ya civil servant wale mko na, it will be a big problem.
That is Kimani Ngunjiri, one man who was also attacking Uhuru Kenyatta before. And the way it seems is also being used this time around to bring down the opposition that is led by Mount Kenya region. And on this video here, I want to take you through on why this kind of a statement made by this gentleman, it is very significant and that we have to be very careful about it. This is a hint that has been made from the government towards their plan to finish Mount Kenya come 2027. But before I take you through this, please, if this is the first time you're watching my videos, kindly make sure that you subscribe, like and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. After William Ruto failing to gain back the support he had in Mount Kenya region, he knows that a united Mount Kenya will be able to bring him down very early in the morning. And therefore, he must find ways to go and divide Mount Kenya. I had done a video here before telling you that William Ruto might consider to use the tactics that Moi used of empowering Rubia and Matiba or someone, actually empowering Matiba, and then going back and bringing someone else from Western Kenya, where you can see that there's some support, and then eventually dividing Mount Kenya successfully. But considering the kind of constitution we have right now and the level of civilization in Mount Kenya, that plan might not work. But if Mount Kenya people fail to produce a presidential candidate or even a running mate, then this kind of a statement from Kimani Ngunjiri is going to be significant and helpful to the people in government, because they can use the slogan to divert or to corrupt the people at the grassroots to be able to vote against any other candidate come 2027. Why am I saying this? Assuming they have brought a presidential candidate not from the mountain and a running mate not from the mountain, but going against President William Ruto, then these narratives brought up. People saying we cannot have these huge numbers and then literally be outside the government. We cannot sit back after baking the cake and then fail to eat it. We cannot mobilize ourselves, go and vote for someone who is not ours. More especially considering the experience that none other than William Ruto showed the Mount Kenya people. Taking them to UDA, later on impeaching one of their own, and not just that, using some of the people from the mountain region to even abuse and attack the mountain itself. So therefore, there are painful lessons to learn from there. Also considering 2022, they did not front any presidential candidate, and that was a matter of respect for, according to my side. They decided, let us support someone else. And you saw what happened when William Ruto took power. Alisema keka Biblia chini, vitu zinabadilika. So if this time around they fail to produce either a running mate or a presidential candidate, there are a few things that will happen. Number one, William Ruto will use such a narrative with his people from the mountain against the opposition. And we cannot rule it out that there are people who can buy the idea. And after buying it, votes might be divided, or some might not come out to vote because of lack of motivation. And how will this benefit President William Ruto? The numbers towards the opposition side will decline significantly. And as a result, William Ruto will be able to rise. We have to know that Raila Amolo Odinga is on his side. And having Luo Nyanza, having the Coast region, having the Rift Valley, some part of Western Kenya, those are 4 influential key figures, including Northeastern. Those are 5 solid regions. that can produce huge numbers. And if we happen to divide or reduce any numbers, more especially the key block of Mount Kenya, then William Ruto is going to have it easy come 2027. And right now, one thing we cannot afford, it is to have William Ruto back again in 2027. With the kind of pain Kenyans have undergone, more especially the youths of this country, with the type of life we are experiencing as we speak, with the level of arrogance from the leadership of various levels in government, then it's not going to be easy for us as a team. To an extent, someone comes and says that kama kura hazitatosha tutajiongeza kura. Tutaziongeza, tutatafuta zingine tuongeze. Someone comes up and says that William Ruto can go for 7 years. Let's extend the term limit. Another one comes from nowhere and says William Ruto should rule for at least 25 years. Someone coming from nowhere and telling the country that William Ruto will go kome bila break. That's a high level of arrogance that the people, the common population, the common mwananchi should not experience at this level. And the decision to take William Ruto home, it's not entirely because of hatred. No, it's because of this arrogance, so that leaders can know that the moment you go against the people's will, you are going home. You're going home. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why I'm feeling strongly that we need the solid Mount Kenya region to be able to take William Ruto home easily. A Mount Kenya that has a running mate to motivate the people at the local grassroots to come out and vote. And that must be taken serious by the opposition. If the opposition come together and agree the most popular candidate is Matiang'i, Kalonzo Musyoka and the others must openly surrender and declare that they are going to support Matiang'i. But the kind of stubbornness like we saw in 2022 should not be there. Why? Because no one will benefit from any wrangle. Even if the opposition loses the entire of it, no one will benefit. Instead, William Ruto will win and the opposition will be left there. So the stubbornness should not be there. Number one. Number two, if it is Kalonzo who has been called to become the presidential candidate, then someone from Mount Kenya should be a running mate, and Matiang'i should accept to be maybe a prime cabinet secretary, just as simple as that, without any form of wrangles. And when I listen to Matiang'i's language, it's probably heading there. Deferring ambitions for a better country. If any of these leaders decide to support any of the candidates, it should be done in the most amicable way, so that no room for division in Mount Kenya. No room for division across the opposition. My name is Abel Mukwa. Let me see in the comment section what you think, you guys. Please, thank you so much for always supporting me, and thank you for helping me to 6,000 subscribers. As we head to 10,000, please hit that subscription button and share my videos to whoever you can, and I'll be grateful about that. Thank you so much. See you next time.